Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are here, the Divine Change. We're going to talk about signs, synchronicities, trusting the universe, how to translate the language of the universe to understand the messages that we're getting from our guides, angels, from the universe, from God. So we'll start with the first question. How can we let go, surrender, and trust that we are guided and we have a plan, that there's a plan for us?
You have reassurance because there are so many signs, like she's saying, synchronicities and numbers. Pay attention, look up angel numbers. We'll do more videos on angel numbers and how to notice them and what they mean. But for now, we're just talking in general. So angel numbers, movie titles, songs,
Telepathy.
Yes. If you
dreams.
Wow, yeah, that's very important. That's a big one.
The messages from the universe can come in so many ways, and the key is awareness. We just have to be aware to the signs, to learn the language of the universe, because the universe is always communicating with us all the time,
24/7.
whether we know it or not. It's happening. It always happened. It will always happen, and it depends on us if we're aware and if we're communicating back, because the communication from us back is our awareness. Because once we're aware, our angels and guides are like, yeah, they got it. We can continue and communicate.
And I think you'll get a lot bigger response from your team. You know, your team,
your
that's
squad
that's helping you, and that always has been. So that's when it becomes a lot more encouraging, and and it gets exciting. It's like it's so exciting. You know, this process doesn't have to be uncomfortable. For some it is. For some it has to be. For me, there was points where it was really horrible, and that's what it took for me to trust. I had to not trust to trust, but I don't think it has to be that way for everyone. And when you do start noticing the signs and the synchronicities, that's when it will start picking up, and it's so exciting, and it's magic, and it's changing your life. It is.
But
changing
first,
your life.
we have to say that in order for us to be aware to the signs, we have to know it exists. We have to understand that the way to have a free communication with the universe is trust.
Yeah.
We have to trust, to know that there is a plan for us, and that we are being led to where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
There is a plan.
Of course. Yeah.
Even when it feels like everything's is like, crazy, or that you're losing everything, your friends, your mind, your family, your hobbies, everything you ever thought, that you ever identified with, everything that was important to you, is because the universe wants to collapse the old you so you can step into the real you. Because we've been programmed to be a certain way, to play the role of the character. It's not the real us. It's the identity entity.
The unfortunate reality is that everything that you are, you've been taught to be, by a system that's ran by billionaires that don't have your best interest in mind, period. They don't care about you, they don't love you, they encourage you to kill each other. And that's not how it's supposed to be. And, everyone can have like individual style and everything, but be aware that pop culture is what's kind of molded everything for you. with your ideas, and it's not, you know, with everything.
Slavery. They want us to be slaves, and that's the reason they kept us in our own minds.
Well, they didn't want us thinking for ourselves. That's, for one, clear to me. Mainly because you look at public education, and it's such an indoctrination system, and it's probably no coincidence that it was, you know, created by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. You know, won't get too into that aspect of things with
Later.
yeah, maybe later with people control, with who's controlling and how and why.
More of the details.
Yeah.
But right now we just want to talk about trust.
Trusting God and trusting yourself. It's yourself. It's like yourself. It's and her and I have, I mean, I know I did. Did you have trouble trusting yourself at any point?
Of course, because that's also part of the programming.
Mm-hmm.
We've been told and we've been programmed to be insecure, not to trust ourselves, to get validation, confirmation, and approvals from outside,
Mm-hmm.
from the outside world, since we are children at school.
Mm-hmm.
There is a teacher who gives you a confirmation that you're good enough.
You get a good grade, you get a gold star.
A grade.
You know, it's a competition.
If your grades are high, then you're worthy, and if they're not, then you're not worthy. And based on what? On your memory? Like if you the better you memorize, the higher grade you get, and then you're more worthy. It's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing to do with trusting God or yourself. But if you're watching this video, then you're waking up because you're interested in consciousness. You're interested in this material. Why you're seeing numbers and why you feel weird about them.